Hey there, YouTube fellas. So, today, it's a nice Friday. I decided to try this thing out finally. I do kind of wish I brought my phone and my camera with me. Didn't really do the best of a job. I think it needs a little bit more of a... the gap between here and here, I don't know. There's a little bit of a play, so I'm gonna have to figure out that. But I mean, it worked. It actually did the job. Like, we brought it out. There's a driveway that was really grown in up in the bush up north, and this really made easy, quick work of it compared to weed whacking. So, yeah, I was happy. The charging system doesn't really work, which is unfortunate, but it didn't really seem to phase it. I mean, I was out for 2 hours on this thing, and it ran good the whole time. So, I ended up taking the guard off that covers this whole area. I had to change out and put that belt on, the newer looking one of the two. And then retension everything. Still needs a little bit more work, but I mean, it's functional. So I got the snow blower just kind of against the front of it for now, just to eyeball how my mounts are gonna be and the height of everything, and if it's gonna actually work. I actually haven't tested it since putting it back together. I had it over here on the patio stone floor right here, more or less, where it's more flat. Over there it has issues, but from that row to here it's pretty well decent. So I set it up the first time when I got my reverse gearbox in, and it spun the right way. So now it's just a matter of getting my brackets hooked up. Another little fabrication project, which seems to be never ending with this machine. But I will show you guys here. Let's grab this little flashlight. Let's show you guys what I've done underneath. So there's your double pulleys that run up to your stock location, to stock tensioner, to PTO engage. I made up this bracket. Like, it's pretty stout. Whoa. It's welded in there, and it's bolted on right through. I didn't have much for budget, so I used quick rod. I didn't want to go to the store for anything. The tie rod clears, and oh wow, the light's kind of trippy. That little nub right there I'm pointing to on the axle, when you tip the tractor, like when you tip the tractor side to side, that will hit, and it limits the amount of tip. Well, that hits before any of this interferes, so that's good, thankfully. I did change the tie rod to a straight one, because I have a bent one and a straight one. I put this one on. So yeah, next, I am still undetermined if I want to use these mounting points that are for the lawnmower to make up a carriage that kind of has an angle iron that comes along underneath, up, and then back down to the hinge point where this is going to hinge. And I'm still not sure how I'm going to hydraulically lift and lower that. It does have the hydraulic lift, but I'm not sure if I'm going to link it from the bottom to push or pull, or from the top to push or pull. Still not decided, but I freed all of this up So now it does exactly what it's supposed to do. So there's that. And I got this little electric, it actually came off a snowblower in the wintertime that I got for free. It was blown up engine, but it had this fancy electric chute. So I snagged all the parts and bits off of that. I got a couple ideas. I'm not sure if it's really worth going for because the manual one works, but this would be kind of neat. You know, just drill out that shaft and mount it on there somehow. I just put a piece of wire to hold the pin in there, but it's the plan anyway. Little by little. Let's set that back over there. So, yeah, next I have to figure out how I'm going to attach this. This center point is actually off from here. It's supposed to be right smack dab in the middle where your hinge is supposed to be for your hinging. So I'm gonna have to cut and relocate this to get it smack dab in the center of this U-joint, and then come up with a way to have a quick attach on the front of this with two C type things with latches that come down. I'm not really quite sure yet, but I mean, I've made it this far. So, I mean, we're gonna keep going. The thing now is quite long. It's like 7 feet long, end to end. I found this old gas can, which I thought was kind of neat too. Threw that in there. So, yeah, and the hood opens up still. It clears just enough to do what you gotta do to get in here. It's still pretty tight. A lot of this was just kind of, you know, thrown together, but I mean, now it's not that bad. Like, it all worked out pretty well, even this muffler bracket and the support. I had to use a special flat, what was it called, an Allen flat bolt. Yeah, I just ended up bending this the other way to meet up with those bolts, and got different tins. The other original tins I didn't really want to cut up, and they had a different weird thing on them, so I use these, even though they say 16. This is an 18. And it's going to be interesting. I'm not really sure what the weak link is going to be when I hit in the newspaper. Hopefully I don't hit any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, either way there, fellas, I just wanted to share with you a little bit of an update on some things I've been doing. That red hair is not mine. It's just in here for now. This tractor, though, I do have it up for sale, just simply because of space. I might use this once or twice a year, and I don't know, I'm still undetermined on whether or not I really should keep it or not, but if I get a decent enough offer, I mean, it helps pay off the truck, and yeah, I have quite a few other tractors to play with, so to speak. So yeah, I guess it's up for sale if anybody is interested. I should get a video though next time I have this out. That way you guys can actually see it operating and get a better sense of what it does. But it's pretty neat. It's noisy, but it's neat. So anyways, till the next time there, fellas. Have a good one and stay safe. Bye bye.